Hello there, my name's Jon Mendez and this is the next in the motorboat and yachting how-to series. This one's about diesel bug. We'll be looking at early steps that you can take so you can see it and what you can do to prevent it. Best of all, how you can make sure you don't get it in the first place. Hope you enjoy.
First step is to drain some fuel out, so let's have a look.
This boat here has the worst of both worlds. It's got metal bowls so we can't see the quality of the fuel, and it's actually got bolts in the bottom, so to drain any fuel we actually have to get a spanner out, undo that bolt slightly, see what comes out into a plastic cup. This boat in comparison has a very nice setup. Access is reasonable. We can get a plastic beaker under the drain cap and we can see that the fuel's pretty clean from the glass bowls already, but for extra safety we're just going to drain a wee bit so that we can have a look at it against a light background. Okay, now I can actually drain a little bit, so we push and twist and just take a little sample of fuel out, and when I now hold that up against a white background we can see there, nice and clean, tiny bit of black right in the bottom corner there, but nothing drastic at all. That's all really good. Of course, one of the issues that we always have is what do you do if you've got dirty fuel already in your tank? You've kind of got three choices. You can either have the fuel in your tank removed by a pumping system, sent through a polisher and then returned to your tank. And that's great because that cleans that set of fuel, but it still means any dirt in the tank is still there and still contaminated and possibly getting worse. You can have your tanks cut open. Some have an inspection hatch on the top which allows you to at least get the dirt out of the corners, and that removes some of it, hopefully all. Your third option is to have some form of fuel polishing system permanently on your boat. This here is a little example of exactly that. We have a fuel tank on the right hand side here which has our dirty fuel in, which could be from your boat tank. It goes through the polishing system here, and then this is your fuel pump on your engine, and in our example it's just returning it to the tank itself, but it would obviously feed the engine with nice clean fuel. And to show you how easy this is, all we have to do is turn it on and you will see the dirty fuel go through this loop and appear as clean fuel this side, and then we can turn the drain and we will see what comes out. So we'll just turn it on. There's our disgusting fuel going in, and there's our beautiful clean fuel coming out, and we can see now it's gone round in a circle a couple of times. The clean fuel is now coming back through, so all the dirt now is contained in our system here. Very, very simple. We'll just turn it off. The fantastic thing about this is because your diesel engine is supplying more fuel than the engine actually is required, it's cleaning all the fuel that's going through the whole system all the time as well. And now for the fairly horrific bit, we'll open the drain cock and you will see exactly what it's taken out of the system. And if you needed any convincing that this is probably the way to go, particularly for an older boat, the system costs about the same as having one tank full of fuel cleaned. For me this would be much, much simpler. Water and contaminants at the bottom, and we've got fuel at the top. And we'll just turn it off there. So we're now getting clean fuel out. And we'll just let that stand, and then you can have a look in a moment to see exactly what's happened.
I hope you enjoyed our little video. That gave a few steps that you can take to prevent it, how to check, and some hints on what you can do if you've already got it.